Hey guys, welcome to Art is Life, episode 6. I'm Dahlia, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about artist etiquette. I've seen a lot of artists talk to each other so negatively lately and be mad at each other, and I'm seeing all these artists writing, my art is copyrighted. Like, I've seen so many artists do that and do it aggressively and meanly and just in a way that is destroying their relationships, and honestly, it's destroying their careers too. So many of you copy my ideas and then you share it with me, and it makes me so happy. Here are just a few of the things you guys have done. It's amazing. Shouldn't that be our hope as creators, that we inspire others, that others want to create more because of us? That's what it's all about, in my opinion. So can we as artists just agree to stop saying my art is copyrighted, how could you copy me, that's unethical, how dare you, and start realizing what art is all about? Do you want competition? Do you want people who hate you? Do you want to be all cutthroat and the only one and by yourself in the world? Or do you want community? Do you want friends? Because you can't have both. And I decided to choose community, to choose friends, and to just let go of it. Because if your art grows, people are going to copy it whether you're okay with that or not. So why not just go along with it and say, you know what, people are going to copy my art, and instead of being mad about it, celebrate it. Realize what an accomplishment that is to get to the point that people want to copy your style, that people are inspired by your style, that you're inspiring art, that you're inspiring trends. Isn't that what it's all about? I just don't get all of this negativity that's going on right now. It really pisses me off, honestly, and it makes me sad. I have seen people also copy my art and not give me credit. And you know what I do in those situations? I always comment and I say, beautiful art, well done, or something like that. Take the fucking high road, because I promise you it pays off. Do you know what they reply most of the time? Oh my God, the queen herself replied to me, or thank you so much, you're such an inspiration, thank you. And it just feels so good hearing those things and knowing I could have commented and said, you stole my idea, how dare you, take this video down. Or I could say, well done, you did a great job with this technique. And then what you put out is what you get back. If you put out that negativity, that toxicity, you will get that in return. So stop it, guys. Enough. I think that the fact that we're so possessive over ideas sometimes comes from insecurity, that we think we can't come up with another idea, that that's it for our good ideas, and that if anyone else does it, it devalues that idea. And I just don't think that's true. So I ask of you, when you see another artist who does something similar to you, see that as an opportunity to make a new friend, to start an art movement together, to create, to learn. Because maybe they're doing something slightly differently from you, and maybe there's something to learn there. Maybe I don't know, just when I see someone with a similar art style to me, I say, look at that. I have someone that's about to become my new friend. Because it feels so much better to collaborate, to grow with another person than to tear other people down. At the end of the day, I feel good about myself because I know that I spend my days building other people up. And I just feel good about that. I was talking to my friend and she was saying, you get so much negativity on TikTok and you don't deserve it. And I said, I agree. I get a lot of negativity, not too much, but I get a healthy dose of negativity, and I agree with you. I don't think I deserve it. But you know what? I don't care, and it doesn't bother me, because at the end of the day, I go to sleep by myself, and the last thoughts I have are, at least I know I'm a good person. At least I know I spent the day building people up instead of tearing people down. So you have a choice right now as an artist. Do you want to build others up? Do you want community? Do you want friends? Do you want to spread positivity and make the world a better place? Do you want people who are spreading your ideas out there? Do you want to be more famous? Do you want more people to know you? Or do you want to be alone in the world? Do you want no one to ever be inspired by you? Do you want competition? Do you want to be that person that's going around commenting on people's posts, my art is copyrighted? Do you want to be that person? Like, really think about it. Which of these two people would you rather be? I know which one I want to be, And I made an active choice to be that person because I think my instinct is to be like anybody. When I see someone copying my ideas and not giving me credit, I think, how dare they at first? Or at least I used to. And then I trained myself to think, that's awesome. I influenced another creator. My ideas are spreading in the world. That's what I wanted. So I challenge you to take the time today to really think about what type of creator are you right now? What type of comments are you leaving on other artists' videos? And then ask yourself, what creator do you want to be from here on out? Even if in the past you were the competitive type, you were the one who tore other people down, that doesn't determine your future. So just ask yourself, which type of creator would I rather be? Do I want to be kind or do I want to be mean? Do I want to be supportive or do I want to be destructive? Do I want to build others down or do I want to tear others down in order to build myself up? And the secret is that the people who choose kindness, the people who choose to build others up, they end up becoming the most successful. More people know me now because people are copying my art style, and then most of them credit me and say, this is Dahlia Roz's art style. She's so nice and thank you and blah, blah, blah. And if I were an asshole, do you think people would do that? People would still use my style, but they wouldn't credit me. People would steal more instead of thinking of it as a community and sharing. I created a Facebook group called Dahlia Roz's Art Friends because I wanted to continue to build that sense of community, that we share art and we build each other up. That is the theme here. That is what it is at the end of the day. I was talking to my art friends, two people who I met off of TikTok, Talia Stanton and Chase Harder, who are both just two of the greatest people out there, honestly. And I was telling them about this really great career opportunity I had and how incredible it was. And I was saying, you know what? This is incredible for all of us because the more each of us grows, the more we all grow because we're a community. We build each other up. So Chase now has 200,000 followers plus. And that's amazing, not just for him, but for all of us, because that helps all of us grow and learn from each other. And we learn marketing techniques from one another, and we learn art techniques from one another, and we're friends and we support each other. And at the end of the day, I'm not by myself in the studio. I have them there with me, even if it's just video chatting. Sometimes I spend hours making art and talking to them at the same time. We share ideas, we share clout, we share it all because we know that when one person succeeds, we all succeed. And imagine if you looked at people that way in the world. It would change your life. It would change your life. And the biggest secret is you will be a happier person. You have no idea how happy it makes me. I get just some of the most amazing, kind messages. And it feels so good to have people say, you inspired me to draw after I didn't draw for 5 years. Here, I copied your blobfish with mushrooms. That makes me so happy. The fact that I could inspire someone that much, that they've been in art block for years and suddenly they're creating. So you've just got to ask yourself, which type of person would you rather be? Do you want to be kind or do you want to be mean? There is no in between. You've got to decide. So I hope that you choose to be kind. I hope that you choose to help build community and collaboration and help build others up. That's what I hope for you all. So if you ever want to copy my art, whether it is copy it exactly or just take themes from it, please go ahead. That's what I hoped for. I hoped so badly when I was younger to get to the point where I was influencing others, where I was encouraging others. When I was in 2nd grade, someone told me, Dahlia, I think when you grow up, you're going to be a motivational speaker. And like, here we are. I've always been this way where I'm like, I just want to help others grow because then we all grow. That's just how it works. So if you want to, share your ats below and tell me a bit, which type of artist would you rather be? I know the answer seems obvious, yet so many people choose to be the other type of artist. You have the choice of which type of artist to be. Decide. Make a conscious decision either way. If you want to be an asshole, go ahead, be an asshole, but be conscious about it. Be aware that that's exactly what you're doing. And if you want to be kind, make a conscious decision to be kind. So I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for the support of other artists if I weren't inspiring other artists. When I was just sharing my art, I had around like 20,000 followers, something like that. I grew roughly 80,000 followers in the course of 3 or 4 months because I started sharing art tips, because I started sharing techniques, because I started sharing positivity. People want to be around positive people. It's pretty simple, yet so many of us ignore that. We ignore the fact that to be likable, the simplest thing to do is just to be kind. And I promise you, you will feel better when you are kind. You will feel better. Does it feel good when you get aggressive messages from someone because you said my art is copyrighted on their drawing or something? Does that make you feel good? Because I don't think it does. I would feel like shit. Whereas I get just, oh my God, the messages that I get are, I literally cry half the time I read your guys' messages because they're just the fucking nicest. You guys are so nice and I'm so grateful for you. And that's what it's all about. I wouldn't be where I am today if I were an asshole. Let's just put it that way. And if you want to grow, even for selfish reasons, you would benefit from being kind. But for selfless reasons, it's also pretty damn good to be kind. It pays off either way. If you're kind, you will win in every way. That's all for today. Thanks for listening, guys. And I hope you spread some positivity today because the world needs your positivity and your creations.